AITA for telling my kids why I don't buy their half-sibling anything? The mother of my two children, 10M and 9F, cheated on me during our marriage and became pregnant with another man's child. I learned this when I caught her with the man in question, and after quizzing her, she admitted there was a strong chance he was the father of the baby she was pregnant with. I ended our marriage right there and took a DNA test when her youngest was born, and she was not mine. So when the divorce, custody and support was only factored in for our two kids. I paid some child support because I made more than her, but we had 50-50 custody time with the kids and I remained an involved dad. My ex lived with her youngest's father October of last year when he took off without a word and dipped from their lives. She has been in pursuit of child support ever since, but he cannot be found and he quit the last known job he had, so she has been unsuccessful so far. This has led to her struggling, and I buy more for the kids we share so they don't suffer because of the failed relationship with the affair partner. Last month my ex told me she was struggling to keep up with the expenses for her youngest, and she asked me if I would maybe buy some stuff that included her too. I said no, that I was responsible for my kids and I would not become financially responsible in any way for the child she made while cheating on me. She begged and told me they will have different lives if I don't help, at least for now, and I told her that was not my problem and maybe she'll think about that in the future before she starts an ongoing affair. She told our kids about asking me and encouraged them to ask me for them. The kids were confused because they have always known their half-sister is not my child, but they started to doubt because of how their mom talked, saying good men take care of all their children and loving a child who was part of your family should never be that hard. The kids approached me and asked me about it and told me their mom wanted them to ask me for stuff for their half-sister. So I explained to them that she is not my child or part of my family, but she is still part of theirs. They asked why, since my oldest has some memories of his mom and I being together while she was pregnant. I said their mom got pregnant with their half-sister while we were together, but DNA proved she was not mine and I did not raise her for that reason. I told them I am still their dad and nothing has changed, but I was never really their half-sister's dad and don't want to buy her stuff like I do for them. They understood, and when they went back to their moms she called and cussed me out for telling the kids more details than she wanted them to know. I said they had always been aware they had a different dad to her other child and that needed to remain clear because I was not claiming her now that her father has abandoned her. She called me a cruel jerk.